Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to go over my Bible study. I love seeing other people's Bible studies and what tools they use. So we'll get straight into it. This is my Bible. It's an ESV version and it's a journaling Bible. I absolutely love it. It's got the big margins at the side for notes and the text isn't too small either. I started this Bible maybe 6 months ago. I'm actually doing the Bible in chronological order, which has been crazy because you flip back and forth, especially where I am now. But I have 5 different kinds of sticky notes and highlighters and everything. And as you can see, sometimes my study days are full of notes, not enough room, sticky note on top of sticky note on top of writing. And then there's days where the page is blank. How much notes do we need to take about genealogy? Let's face it. But then there's other days, especially my Gospels, where there is the writing couldn't be any smaller. Here is, I'm not sure what book that is, but the writing is tiny and there's notes upon notes upon notes. And as you see here, I spent an entire year in the Gospels before I moved on to anything else. When I first started reading the Bible, I wanted to know who Jesus was. And let me tell you, he was a funny dude. But the Gospel of John, chef's kiss. As you can see here is the Gospel according to John, and my notes in it are insane. And it's not just theology notes either. It's little prayers or ways that we can put Jesus' teachings into our everyday life. And I just seen on my note there that, yes, I do believe John chapter 3 is the most important chapter in the Bible from my perspective. It is the definition of gospel. John is probably the book where I laughed the most, I cried the most, not necessarily where I learned the most, but definitely where I figured out where I was with my relationship with Christ. And that was definitely the turning point for me in my faith. For putting in notes like that, I just use masking tape. I write my note out and I just tape it in. I also use transparent sticky notes. I think I got them off of Amazon. You get a pack of 5 plus the little transparent tabs that you see on the side. I think I got them for £7. I'm not sure how much that is in dollars or whatever currency you use. But yeah, that's them there. I use a regular gel pen that doesn't bleed through too much, but I am a heavy writer, so you do see a bit of imprint on the next pages. But yeah, these come in different colors and they are great for being able to read underneath your notes without having to take the notes off. The highlighters I currently use are from Mr. Pen. I am new to using these. I do like them, but they're very waxy. They're not going to last very long. There was a brand I used before. They were called Studio something. They were amazing and their colors were so bright and they lasted me a whole Bible. Now, when it comes to color coding, I don't really have a system necessarily. When I start a new chapter, I just use the pen that is first and I just highlight my way down. So if yellow is at the top of the page, you just match the first yellow, then the second pink, then the third blue. And that's just generally how I do it. For anything like prayers or deep dives I want to do or, heart checks, I write them down separately. Sometimes I stick them in my Bible, but I will write them down in a notebook for me to dwell on throughout the day and pray about later. And if there is anything that I think I will need to go back to, things like it might be a verse about putting God first or overcoming lust or whatever, that's when I use the side sticky notes so I can go back to it. I also use Heart Dive 365. They are incredible. I will tag them below. They go through Bible in a year. Also a really good community around it. I would never have become a daily Bible reader without them. Holly and Kanoi are amazing. I will tag them below. You should use it, even if it's just to feel like you have a Bible study buddy with you. This is my cat Smokey, by the way. This is where he sits every single Bible study every day. Either he's getting deep into the word with me or he's making sure I do it. But yeah, this is just my daily setup. I don't have all the fancy pens. I'm not one of those crafters or scrapbook people that has like heaps of stationery. I buy what I need when I need it. Like, and when I finish this Bible, I don't even think I'm going to buy a new one. I think I will just, start again or focus on something specific in the same Bible because it already has all my notes. It already has all my thoughts and I can just add to it. I have seen people's Bibles, they have done this and like, I don't know how they're still intact. The notes is insane, but it's incredible. But then I also know people who get a different Bible all the time, whether they finish the last one or not. And hey, you do you. I also thought about maybe when I finish this one, I'll pass this on to somebody who isn't in the Word every day and maybe might want that bit of boost that already has notes. However, I am no theologian. I don't have any schooling on this stuff apart from what you're seeing here. So maybe that's not the best idea. Yeah, this is just what I do every morning. I get up, I say my prayers, I make coffee, and I sit down with my Bible. First 10% of my day is with God. Comment down below, what is your favorite Bible study tools? And what is your favorite Bible? I love hearing different people's translations and what they prefer to use. That's all for today. Anyway, thank you, take care, and peace be with you.